Hi. Do we see and do we hear? Hello. Hello. I'm so tired. Oh my god. You guys, I'm so sleepy. What the hell? I I almost was like, I can't stream today. I need to sleep. And then I closed my eyes and I rolled over and I opened my eyes and I thought to myself, I still don't have all of Lagier Seragios' stuff. And I sat and I laid there for a little bit, contemplating. And I threw the covers back. And I sat up. And I was mad about it, but we sat up. Yeah, we hunt. We continue. Also, Uselit, thank you so much for subscribing for 13 months. Thank you. How have you been? Watching the YouTube vids. Glad you've been enjoying what I've really been thoroughly, like, fundamentally enjoying Wilds. Like to my very core. I think it's a fun game to play. Like cats. I like women. I like twinks. I like Fabius, who exists in his own category apart from either of those two things. I like monsters. I like hunting with friends. I like cool outfits that I can put my hunter in and pretend that it's me. It's great. It's great. It's like literally it was like I could sleep. I could sleep poorly for another like hour. Or I could get the fuck up and hunt Lagi and Seragios. So we're gonna be doing so. I feel a little bad for the bird, honestly. Because I think Lagi is just overshadowing Seragios in kind of every way. I feel a little bad for him. So I need to give Seragios like an opportunity to shine. Like, he's a big bird, and his busy feet do always be kicking me. But Lagi is over there looking cool, being underwater with his eyes glowing, all electric and stuff. Like, Stragios is, in fact, at a disadvantage. He's cool. But Lagi. Leviathan, I think I might be Leviathan pilled and maxing. Legitimate. All of the monsters I've really gravitated towards in Wilds have been Leviathans. With the exception of, like, fucking Hirabami. Like, fuck you. But otherwise... What is it? It's Lagi, it's Mizu, it's Jin. Oh, and Balahara. I keep forgetting Balahara is also a Leviathan. Well, okay, you know, 3 really, really, really strong feelings. Like, for 3 out of 5, that's not bad. And Tuna, I love Tuna. Tuna's so dumb. Tuna's so stupid. I love that huge fish. The game forgets about man, and it's Balahara is actually the first monster that we're introduced to in Wilds, just not the first monster we can hunt. Because I think it's like a cadre of Balahara that we see in the opening cutscene. I forget Hirabami is just like here at all. And I feel badly about that because I enjoy Hirabami's design. I think its biology is very interesting. I like its armor set quite a lot. But the first time I hunted Hirabami was a challenge because I didn't read and I couldn't aim. So I used all of my poop and then ran out of poop to throw, and then all of the Hirabami came back to make my life miserable again. And then I had to like open the map and like look for poop to acquire mid-hunt, and it was like 30 minutes. It was like a 30-minute hunt because I could not get like Hirabami's homies to leave the function. It was tough. It was really tough. I like all of the, because they're almost all of the monsters in Wilds prior to the title updates were new. I should look at the list. I like them all, but Hirabami is probably towards the bottom. If only because with every weapon I've hunted Hirabami with, it's annoying. Dude, stop moving! What are you twisting for? Stop with your ceaseless writhing. Will you just stand still and let me hit you? And Hirabami says, no, I'm up in the sky now. I'm gonna like hit you with my tail and I'm gonna like wiggle around. I'm gonna bring my friends over. Hey friends! Yo friends! Hey pals! And I'm just like, God. What I need to do to level up my hunting game is to start using traps. But, I like weapons so much, I don't want to, which is a unique sort of problem to have. I just want to stab. I don't want to put shocks down. I don't want to like dig pits. I don't want to have to like flashbang. I just want to stab and slash. That's what I want. Dragcott, thank you so much for subscribing. How are you? Greenifications. Hey, Atlas. One of the forgettable ones. He's cool. I like Hirabami. I wish we could see more of Hirabami. Like to call it camouflage doesn't feel entirely correct. But the first time we're introduced to Hirabami, it's like concealed itself amongst like what I if I'm remembering correctly, like these like tattered banners that are like part of the ruins that we're wandering through. And I thought that was really cool. I would love to see more of that. Honestly, I think what would elevate Hirabami in my esteem is if instead of us hunting it on the map, it was an ambush monster. And its whereabouts were never really disclosed to us. It was always just like, if you want to hunt Hirabami, like we think it hangs out in this area, and then you have to wander through that area, and Hirabami just like drops from the ceiling and gets you. I think that's what would make Hirabami cooler to me, because it seems to be opportunistic, as opposed to just like, I'm gonna wander around, I'm gonna stomp around and see what happens. Like, it's not a stomper monster. The wraths are stompers. We've got plenty of stompers already. I think we need monsters that drop from the ceiling to get me. That's what I want. I want an ambush. I want to be ambushed. I won. Swift, thank you so much for subscribing. How are you? You should use flash bombs then, but I don't want to use flash bombs. I know this is a fundamental weakness of me as a gamer. It always has been. I don't use my inventory. I just don't. I acquire things and I hoard them for the entire time I play the game without ever actually like cashing in that stuff, like consuming those items. Like, I just hang out with my heavy backpack and I don't actually pull anything out of it. And Monster Hunter has really shown a spotlight on that weakness, because the expectation is that you use the tools that they give you, right? You use the flash bombs, you craft the dung pods, you make the traps, you use the bombs, and I'm just sitting here with my propeller hat on and a big swirly lollipop and a dual blade in one hand, and I'm just like, wah! All I want to do is hit. Was literally discussing with my friends about that. It makes you wonder. Literally, yes. And I can't wait to learn more about Wyveria, which I'm very, very confident the DLC expansion will delve into. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some very interesting answers to some of the mysteries that have been sort of like haunting the narrative and the player base. And I think it'll be done in a really satisfying way, because when it reached a point in the story that the game was talking about Wyveria, I feel like a lot of people were really interested in that, like new and veteran players alike. So I think when they deliver more on those plot threads, it'll be really exciting. Now that I know Insect Glaive here, ooh. Wait. Oh, you right. Oh, Hirabami. You think you're safe up there in the sky? Whoa. Oh, no, my friend. I have news for you. I am also in the sky. Oh, Insect Glaive would change everything. And I do value that. I feel like this is probably the intention. I don't know if this is something most players actually do. Because I think we find our comfort zones, we find what feels good, and we just stick with it as far as like weapons or builds goes. And that's not like an indictment of anybody. It's certainly how I play the game sometimes. I find what I like and I just do that because it feels good. But I do think that you are incentivized to experiment with other weapon classes depending on the monster you're hunting. Like, I think some monsters may pose different challenges depending on what you're doing, whether you have defensive capabilities, whether you're up close, whether you've got some distance, whether you've got mobility, whether you've got speed and the ability to reposition, whether you just hit big. Like, and I feel like we would be rewarded. And I haven't gone back for all of the monsters and done them differently. I would get into such a good rhythm on Lance with like Doshaguma or like anything that wanted to be in my face, because I was also in its face and we were just in each other's faces together. It was awesome. It was so good. And the fights feel different when you go back and hunt them with different different weapons and different perspectives. It's cool. It's very cool. Fighting tuna is so easy with switch axe, but hard with insect glaive. Okay, what makes tuna hard with insect glaive? Because I think I remembered people in the community, when Arch-Tempered Ray Dow came out, people were talking about how insect glaive was like the best weapon, or like one of the best weapons you could take into that hunt, because the verticality allowed you to like find safety from a lot of its attacks. So what about tuna reverses that? He doesn't care if you're in the air. He flops. Fat fuck has a lot of upwards attacks, and he swats you out of the air quick. So it's a reverse. Tuna sees you in the air and goes, that's cool. I can do that too. And it like jumps and body slams. It's the hitboxes. His tackles have big, high hitboxes. Wide range. Switch axe has parry, but insect glaive can only dodge, and he jumps into the air. Interesting. I did not. I haven't hunted tuna in a really long time. I don't think I've hunted tuna since we were learning lance. So it's been a hot minute since we've seen tuna, but we're gonna see tuna again because Arch-Tempered Tuna drops with the Flame Fade event, right? That's on the 23rd in a couple of weeks. That was exactly it, Vixen. Like being able to power clash. I love power clash. I understand why we can't do it with every monster, but I wish we could do it with more monsters than we could, because it is such an unbelievable adrenaline rush. More so than anything else in the game, I think, for me. And I'm speaking personally on this. Like, more than a perfect evade, more than a cool focus strike, more than a mount finisher, it's power clash. More than offset, more than anything. Just, and the custom animation, it's just cool. It's so cool. And I wish I could do it more reliably, and I wish I could do it more often. Meanwhile, Rathalos is a small monster with the insect glaive. If you hate Rathalos, you should learn. I do. I don't hate Rathalos as much as I hate his fucking wife, but sorry. This is me remembering that if I want the clerk set. So, question. The arena quests. It's a limited loadout of pre-selected weapons and equipment. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Thank you. So, pre-selected loadout of equipment and weapons. Does that loadout ever change? You know how the bowling arrangement is variable and changes, I don't know, day to day or week to week? No! I was like, if I wait, will I eventually get an arena quest for Rathian where it's like, oh, here's Lance, here's Greatsword. Like, will I get a weapon I already know? This game wants me to learn Charge Blade so bad. Okay, be real with me here. This is a very serious question. It took me 15 minutes to kill Rathian with SNS. As a new Charge Blade user, could I kill it faster? If I just went in screaming with my eyes closed, pushing buttons and flailing, could I do it faster? The weapons never change and they're usually subpar. Even if you main the weapon, it's still hard. 15 minutes is not as bad as you think. Go for switch axe or do double gun lance. You could probably do better with any weapon screaming with your eyes closed. Doubt it. Charge Blade requires a bit of a setup. Something you cannot brute force, but double gun lance I could. I would need to learn to dump files. Think it'd double the time? Charge Blade's very technical. Getting the A rank solo is really hard. I don't think it's possible for me to get A rank with any weapon. Or rather, I don't think it's possible right now. Perhaps if I really devote like some improvement to underlying mechanics that I have been able to neglect through brute force or just kind of like pass over and not use. But it's like, it is a challenge. And to complete a challenge successfully, it's like they do expect you to know quite a lot about the weapon and how it handles, and also about the monster you're hunting. So I'm under no illusion that I will probably never acquire that knowledge base. But I also appreciate that I'm not penalized for that, right? Like, I can still get the stuff to craft the outfits. So yeah, it's all about finesse and DPS optimization, which I respect. I just don't feel particularly compelled to exceed those expectations, I think. Yeah. If I'm stressed about my parse, like if I want to do parse things, I'm gonna queue up for ultimates in Final Fantasy 14. Like, I don't want to sit there and stare at Rathian's dumbass for 30 minutes. I want to look at something else. But I appreciate that they're there to encourage players to try new weapons, to experiment with new loadouts, to get more comfortable with different monsters. I think it's a really interesting event, and I'm glad that it's in the game. Yeah. Speaking of the arena quest, the Mizu challenge quest. There's a Mizu challenge quest? What do we get from it? There's a Mizu challenge quest? Because I thought when I looked at the arena quest yesterday, it was Chada, Rathian, and Akuma. Not yet. Not yet. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. No! That's 2 days from now! What, hang on. What's the reward? Can I look at this? Should I look and see what the reward is? I really like, again, Leviathan, pretty, good music, great armor, pretty. I love Mizu. I love the Mizu one. Those are the limited time arena quests. And for those, you can bring your own stuff. Okay, I'm going to assume we probably get like a custom pendant or something. That was my assumption, Nergigante. Yeah. It's an exclusive pendant. So I just picked up my pendants from the AT Raydao challenge quest, and I think it's really pretty. I'm really pleased that we did that. So I can't wait to see what Mizu's looks like. If they showed it in the showcase, I forgot. It's tough. Which means I get to be surprised when we do it and actually get it. Similar to Raydao. That's what I figured. Same time as the new tombstones. Good. I feel like I haven't logged into Final Fantasy 14 in like 2 months. I've just been like so busy doing YouTube stuff and Twitch stuff and video stuff, and then a huge personal calamity occurs, and then like this thing happens, and I need to log in, and I need to level up Gunbreaker and Paladin, and then I need to clear out my Glamour Dresser and start Endwalker. That has to happen. I'm finally starting to feel like I'm caught up with the social media stuff that I've been doing. So, new viewer here, really enjoying your VODs. Thank you. I'm so happy to have. I got caught in between saying I'm so happy to have you and I'm so happy to hear that, and came up with I'm so happy to have that. Thank you for coming in. I'm pleased to hear you've been enjoying the Monhun content. It's been very fun. New Udra event quest with new armor, also on the 8th. Okay. That's how you get me. I'm a slut for armor. I want my hunter to be rushing into combat as nakedly as possible, and Monster Hunter is really starting to deliver on that. So, and the same time as the Mizu. Okay, so wait, this is great then. So if I can finish up my hunts for Lagiacrus and Seregios today, that means come Friday, when we play Monster Hunter again, we can do this event stuff for armor. That's great. I have really strongly positive opinions about New Udra. I think as a monster, it's quite fascinating. And I've talked a little bit about like what I think the intelligence like what kind of intelligence cephalopods have and how I think that translates to New Udra. I think New Udra is uniquely terrifying among the monster cast because I think it can choose to be evil for fun. Whereas like, and I think its introduction supports that. Because when Uthduna is introduced, it's like, it's pissed off we're in its territory. It wants us to leave, and it's mad, and we have to hunt it. And Ray Dow shows up, and it's getting fucked on by Arkveld. It dies. It's defibrillated by lightning, wakes up, and it's so fucking mad, it attacks us. New Udra is just like, oh, hey, what's up, Ajarikon? Yo, you having a good time? It slithers out, yoinks it. Thanks for the food. Oh, hey, I'm still, yo, what's going on? Oh, I don't even want the food anymore. I just want to kill you. Takes a third one, slings it back down into the depths of the oil well basin. I think it can choose. I think it can choose to cause problems on purpose for its own amusement. That's really scary to me. They have an official website that shows the lineup of the weekly event. I've seen it. But I've not, it hasn't worked its way into my long-term memory, unfortunately. But I'm aware of that, and I know it exists. And I was counting down the days on that calendar until we could get the scarf. That was the last armor event I was like really excited about, I think. Maybe there is a way that we can wear the scarf with the shirtless jacket. Because the goggles clip through, but maybe I can like make my peace with that or something, because I think that could be fun. It's Noodles, yeah. New Udra, we've got Ooftuna, Raymond, and Noodles, and I can't take credit for any of these nicknames because people in the community who are cleverer and more likable than I came up with them. So, but they stuck, and now that's just what they are to me. Goggles clipping don't show much during the action. That is true. Well, but Steve, my community didn't come up with Steve. Didn't the developers call him Steve when asked like about this monster, like what his name was? Like unless Noodles and Raymond and Ooftuna are like widely used amongst the entire Monster Hunter community. I thought it was just localized to like my server, and I thought that was really fun. A community manager did like back in 2014. Yeah. Like he's been Steve for quite some time. That's his legal name is Steve. Yeah, it's on his driver's license and everything. Ooftuna's an up thing. Okay, thank you. I was like, well, at least one of these is just the community. Has to be. New monsters, but the others not so much. That's what I figured. Yeah. That's what I figured. Especially since the monsters have been around for so long and they have their own fan bases. Yeah, I was fully anticipating that they'd have their own nicknames, but every single fucking time I look at chat and somebody is talking about like bagel or pickle. I think at one point I saw a Goku and I was just like, none of this is real. You're all delusional. You've got seek help. What are you talking about? Raymond is an us thing, but I can assume that others came up. Yeah, like I can assume that others did, but I'm still gonna claim that it's us. I'm gonna say that because it's us. I would love Ice Queen. Maybe you could play World. Maybe. It's certainly not something I'm saying no to. It's just not something I think will happen anytime soon. At the very least, I need to finish Expedition 33 before I can think about what comes next. But my thought press on this so far is that if I was to play World, it would be in the gap between the final title update and the DLC expansion. Cannot wait for you to meet Pickle. I won! Dude, I don't even know. It's like I think about this monster and I just imagine like a sea cucumber, like a bipedal sea cucumber that like spits poison. That's what I think of when I hear this monster. Also, Tundrell, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my gosh. We just had a tier 3. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I just visual it like slithers out of the water and then like stands up and spits at me. That's what I imagine when I hear Pickle. I don't. when I hear B-50, I literally just think of a plane. So I know that's not right. That can't be correct. But we'll see. That one is right. Dude, there are no planes in Monster Hunter. Like, what do you... There's no monster made of metal with jet engines. Recently starting watching your God of War series, and I love your enthusiasm and the attention you give to the game. Thank you. We had some performance issues for God of War 2018, so the VODs might get a little crunchy at some point, but I do my best. We move. Really enjoyed the title. Did not synergize with the combat as seamlessly as I'd hoped that we would, but I think that's more so just that like years of Soulsborne combat eventually started to work against me, because what God of War wanted me to do and what I was used to doing in games ended up clashing at some point. So there were a lot of weapons and skills that I know I used poorly or not at all. But if we got through, I really enjoyed the story. Beautiful game. Still held up. Yeah, like really, really well, even when we played it this year. So, but here's what I think. Wait. For those of you who watched past lives on movie night for Discord yesterday, what did you think of it? Yeah. Did you like it? I was sad to have missed it. Absolute banger. Maybe top 5 movie. Are you serious? Man, why do I always miss the good ones? Extremely melancholy. Okay. Melancholy in a cathartic way, or melancholy in a I'm sad now and I'm gonna be sad alone in my room in the dark for a couple hours kind of melancholy. I feel like if a dev of God of War would see your playthrough, they'd feel so much. My God, if a dev of any game that I've ever played ended up ever seeing a stream, I think I would fucking die. I think I would die. Yeah. There, allegedly, when we were streaming Expedition 33 a couple of weeks ago, one of the developers was actually in chat. Allegedly. And I like lost my ability to like play the game. I became so like self-conscious and giggly. Like all I could do was laugh and turn red. Like, dude, the white person redness like took over my whole body. It was a deeply unseemly display. Yeah. Did I play Night Rain? No. I have a couple of friends who are encouraging me to try it for like group play shenanigans, probably off stream. Melancholy, like the human experience can be tough, but I would like to see it. I think I could use that kind of messaging right now. Night Rain at its core is not it's not really a game I feel drawn to. I got my Elden Ring itch scratched, and I just don't feel like I need more Elden Ring. That's it. Especially like a randomized one with like a shrinking arena, like Fortnite on an Elden Ring chassis. I don't know, but the people I know who are playing it are enjoying it, and I'm very happy for them. And I might give it a shot, but I don't think it's something I'd stream. So I think your enthusiasm and attention to detail would make any developer smile. That's the goal, right? It's like they are serving me delicious meals, and all I can do is enjoy the feast. Would I do community game nights like Jackbox? I think I have limited experience with Jackbox games. I can think of so many reasons why streaming that is a bad idea. Like, on paper, sounds really fun, super hilarious, but it's like, okay, there's going to be a stream lag between when you see what you're inputting and actually inputting, and then it's like, okay, now we've got moderation to deal with, and then it's like, I don't know. And like, this is... whenever I play games like Jackbox, right? it's sometimes hard for me to actually enjoy them because I go into the game and am consumed by the anxiety that I am not funny, that I can't tell jokes. I have no sense of humor. I have no wit, and I just suddenly lose the ability to say silly things and be goofy because I just sit there and I'm like, how do I? Oh fuck, I forgot how to be funny. How am I funny? How do I be funny? Like if it's a game where I have to be, I like freeze up and I can't do it. I can't do it at all. It's tough because it's entirely reliant on the people you are playing with being funny. That does not help because I end up playing with like hilarious people, and then the self-consciousness becomes even worse because I'm watching them spit out absolute bangers and I'm sitting there in my corner like, how many times have I made a foot joke? Did it hit every time? Is it getting stale? Like I just don't know. If I have to do it on purpose, I lose the ability to like know how to do it at all. It's tough. It's so tough. Especially even like the drawing ones. It's like I'm like, how do I draw? I don't know. What is a shape? What is I can't. I freeze up. Yeah, I don't know why. I like Jackbox in theory, but I need to like loosen up before I play it, or I just become very wooden. Unfortunately, there's some where you don't have to answer prompts and stuff, and those are my face. Oh, like the trivia questions. I love the prompts though. Some of my friends have made like absolutely fucking hilarious like bits through Jackbox over the years, and I'm always like so impressed and so envious of their ability to improvise and think quickly on their feet. I've never taken an improv class, but I've thought about it. Just because, I think it would help to like prime me to think better, commit to better bits, like just be funnier in general on the internet. And I've noticed over the last, I don't know, X amount of time, my jokes tend to follow the same patterns with like a rotating catalog of words that I just like throw in as synonyms. And I'm like, I would love to. If that's like very predictable. I want to be funnier, which unfortunately means I need to like read more. I need to like engage more, and it's like there's just time is a vacuum. My life is a pit. There's work. Hobbies. How does anybody balance all of these things? See, now I got no beef with Cards Against Humanity, but again, it's like, is it streamable? I don't think so. But I've seen other streamers do like Jackbox nights or like more interactive community game streams, and I'm always really impressed by how they handle it because I don't know if I could, or maybe I'm just letting myself like be psyched out by something new. It's like one of the reasons like we've never done a subathon. There's like a lot of reasons that go into that logistically actually, but never done a subathon. It's like it's new, it's scary. I don't know. Like what do I even like how do you do something like that? I don't know. I'm just I feel like I'm sounding like a fucking like small mouse right now. I swear it's not always this pronounced, but well, it's like, sometimes a dick joke hits. Yeah, every now and then. Like, I lament to inform you, I am 5 years old, and like a well-timed phrase of cock and balls will still make me laugh. Like, it'll still get me, but it's in making sure the game is more than that. Because if it's exclusively cock and balls joke, then it's not funny at all. No one's having fun. So. But anyway, here's what I think the plan for today's stream is. I'm going to take us into the game. I'm going to take us into Monster Hunter. And I would like us to do a couple more Loggy and Steve hunts, if you guys are cool with that. If anybody has tempered, I'd love to do more tempered stuff. If anybody has crowns, I'd love to do crown stuff. But I think this will probably be like a pretty like chill stream, pretty casual like hangout stream. I'm really tired and my throat hurts a little bit. But Probably just from like sleeping so badly and staying up so late, but that's something. Oh, Nick, you have a gold crown tempered steel. Lucky. What's it like being God's favorite gamer? Hey, Abby's. Yeah, congratulations on that gift sub. But I'll get our lobby set up and we'll see how we feel. I think I might take like 1 or 2 brief interludes to try to capture some of the creatures I know that we're missing. Like the obvious ones, not the rare ones, not like the ant or like the grasshoppers, but it's like we can find a thunderbug, you know what I mean? I can put the thunderbug in the net. I actually think there is still, we're on a quest for an endemic life, I think. Like a big pile of slime that hangs out on the walls by the dragon torch. And we've seen small piles of slime, but the Wyverians want me to bring back the big pile of slime. Yeah, something. Yeah, the wall thing. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I have the best community in the world. Okay. Hey, War, how was the zoo? Did you have a nice time? Yeah, let me launch the game and take us in. And then we will see how we feel. Okay, give me a hot second. Oh, okay. Sorry. Question. Just because, we were talking about games, and it's like, would I play World? It's like, I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing after Expedition 33. It's like, there's so many games I want to play. So many games are coming out, blah, blah, blah. We've got Death Stranding. We've got Snake Eater. We've got Last of Us, blah, blah, blah. What do y'all think about Nier Automata? And or Replicant? Just curious. I'm just fishing. I'm trolling for thoughts. I'm gathering opinions. That's usually the key phrase to activate the sleeper cell in moderator John Shortcut's brain. I swear to God, I say Nier and he starts hearing like the Kill Bill sirens and he wakes up from wherever he is in Spain and it's just like shows up. Replicant more niche, but remake good. Replicant Automata amazing. Automata is beloved. It's brilliant, one of the best games ever. Hey, Angel, what's up? They are fun. Your thirst could not handle Nier. Automata is fantastic, but I've not played Replicant. Yaku, thank you so much for giving us up to Pup Time. Let's go. Pup Time is a bot, but also a person. Sometimes Pup Time, the person, has actually been in chat, and that is always like really fun to see. Okay, I'm launching Wilds. Please, Nier Automata, please, please, please. Both have made me cry profusely. Not a big fan of certain parts of it. Okay, interesting. Would recommend watching a lore video. I don't think I would. Unless that was like a wide... At that point, it's like I might as well play the game before Nier so I can experience the lore for myself instead of needing to watch the video. Automata is brutal. Favorite part of the Nier series is the creator. Isn't that the guy who is like, he like wears the mask and he's always on Twitter talking about how like it makes him angry when he sees that like hot girls have boyfriends or something. Which like mood, same, but yes, that's the guy. The game before Nier. So what is the Nier like chronology? What would this look like? Nier Gestalt. Never even heard of that game. The lore video is explicitly for if you are skipping one of them. Okay. You can play without playing the previous ones. They're Drakengard? Oh, so I've heard of Drakengard. Was absolutely under the impression that was some kind of like fucking Skyrim thing. No idea that was a Nier game. He almost canceled Automata because he had to wake up early. No, wait, I love him. There's my cat. Sorry, I just saw Mochi in his little cat hood wave at me. I'm sorry. I'm closing the game So you can all see what I just saw. You have to see what I just saw. You have to see it. You have to see it. You have to see what I just saw. I shut the game down and I'm starting it again. So we can all see what I just saw. Okay, now it's thinking. Now it's gonna take like 2 minutes to launch. That's fine. Opinions on Drakengard vary wildly. Interesting. So it's Automata, Gestalt, Drakengard, Are there 4 of them? Look, watch this. Watch. Not the health warning. Oh, hurry up! Okay. Look! Look! The game froze so bad, but look who it is. Look who's pondering their orb. Dude, I'm shirtless and he's in my tent. What are we? Anyway, thank you. I sure wish the game had actually been able to play that sequence instead of struggling for as bad and as long as it did. But that's fine. Maybe I can do it, like, maybe there's another driver update I can install, or maybe I should try to, like, go back a couple patches ago. Dude, this balloon is so fucking stupid. Look at it. Look at it down there. You actually see it. My fucking balloon. I'm like a child. It's really funny. Game chugs hard when it launches and you're streaming. I know, but still. Anyway, Automata rules, and I think everyone should play it. That's my piece on the matter. I have heard only excellent things. What kind of like completion commitment are we looking at for a game like that? Is this a prepare to spend 200 hours? Is this like 30 hours and then 50 for side content? Long. 50 for the important things, 90 plus, multiple endings. Okay. I don't think this would be a mechanical spoiler or anything like that. Ordinarily, when I play a game with multiple endings, I'll get my ending, and then I'll watch the others on like YouTube and stream my reactions to that. Is Nier the kind of game where it's like, no, you make choices throughout that change, like it's a different game depending on which ending you slot into, because your actions in game up to that point are very different. 40 to 50 hours to get the good shit. Everything else is optional. Choices that change okay. So it is actually more of like a different gameplay experience, as opposed to being like, oh, we put the rune in the dead god and here's all the different things that happen, basically. It's a totally different game. Interesting. We'll start in single player and I'll get the code posted on Discord for everybody. I love my cat. I love the babush cat. He's wrapped. He is wearing layers. He's ensconced. Mochi has been unhappy this morning, but me not know why. He's just been pacering and meowing, but... Wait, is the diva up there? Dude, I'm pretty sure the diva's up there. No, that's a rock. Damn! Okay, well, that's fine. I'll collect my login bonus at least. Dude, this balloon, I swear to God. Okay, here's what I think I might kind of want to do. And this will probably disadvantage me quite a lot in the hunts. So if we're going to do community hunts, understand I'll probably be a little bit more useless than usual. I think I'd like to do Lance today. I think I've gotten everything out of dual blades on these monsters that I want to. I'd like to try something else. So let me swap stuff. If it just started here, it would be fine. I'm not changing it though. I really like Luggy's music. What do I want? I want to change my equipment. Did I never save my Lance loadout? I don't think I ever saved my Lance loadout. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay, well, I won't make you guys hunt with me if I don't have any fucking good shit on. That's tough. Feeling electrocuted and drowning. I just love it. There's something so just like pleasing and elegant and beautiful about this theme, which I would not have expected from Giant Electroshock Crocodile. I really, really like this one. Yeah, this is a winner to me. And knowing that it came from an older game and this is basically just a more polished version of it is really impressive. I think that's really fucking sick. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. What if I lied? What if I lied and I was useless anyway? What's the best Lance I have? I only have a rarity 6 link. Can I fix that? Hang on. Can I craft a better Lance without fighting Zoshia?
Do you have any requests?
Dude, I thought Legend just asked if I had any regrets. Do you have any I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, I wish I crafted a better Lance. I can craft the Zo Lance. And it's dragon, which is gonna be good for Loggy. Yeah. Oh, but I can also do... I can do this one. And then the fancy one. And then if I craft Zo, we can set the fancy one for the layered weapon. Okay, hang on.
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
And then we'll make this one straight away.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
And then that wheel we'll need to grind for more. Arc-weld stuff. Okay, Doshagumatri, I was not familiar with your game. Damn! Literally at the dude, I'm like, Lance, I'm like, Legend, can you like, dude, I've not even had my caffeine this morning. Can you just like chill a little bit? Straight up, one of the reasons that I slept so bad was because I had a dream. I got home really late and I collapsed into bed and I then had a dream that someone I cared about very deeply, who I am no longer in contact with, was in that dream and talking to me about stuff that had happened and was like ridiculing me. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was psychological warfare. It was so bad. I woke up thinking it was real and thinking that they had like texted me or like sent me a message or something, or I had met up with them and that I needed to contact them because the whole thing was so bizarre. And I woke up and I like looked at my phone. I was like, where's the message? It was horrible. It was horrible. It was so bad. And then I fell back asleep for 90 minutes. And then I woke up and was like, I should sleep more. And then I thought about Loggy, and then I got up. It was, yeah, it's like, and for what purpose? My brain made that up to torture me. Why? My brain made that person say the things they said to me in my own dream. Why? It was awful. It was so bad. Anyway. Lance will make everything better. Phoebus child! This is just the shield is a giant skull. Yeah, like it's sick, but I'm not really a skull imagery kind of person. My nightmares sound like a 70s Italian. It was horrible. It was horrible. Just like, I don't know. I haven't had a dream that, because it's like, it's hard to call it a nightmare because nightmares are usually like fantastical, like they're horrible, but it's like, oh, I'm getting chased by a monster. It's like things that are like obviously unreal are happening to me. But this was so grounded in possibility. I woke up so disoriented. I think that's probably good. We've got Zoe. I think we should glamour Zoe to look like. Ooh, I got a new award and I got new titles. I don't even know why. From crafting?
Everyone has been doing well, Hunter.
Oh, thanks, Nada. Listening while playing Death Stranding. I hope you're enjoying it. Can't get me this time, Loggy. I expect you. I'm really interested in Death Stranding too, to the point that I'm wondering if I should like play the first one off stream and then figure out if the second one is worth streaming. It's always a tough call because it's like I know people love to see me react to stuff, but I'm worried that the foundation of the first game will be something that's like not easy to stream or something that I like don't really connect with at first, and I don't want it to be like 8 hours of me playing a game where I'm just like, okay, like neutral. I want to go into it with high energy, so I don't know. Yeah. Yes! So that's our layered equipment. Man, straight up, I think this might be one of the best songs in the game. I'm obsessed with this. I'm not normal about this song. And then we'll put on Zoe. There's my balloon. And I think for Lance, so Heaven's Door. I'm not gonna do all of my decos because that will take too long, and I want us to get in and have fun. What are some good decos for Lance? Like if I just wanted to put some on really quickly, what are some good ones? I'm assuming like guard up, maybe. Maybe some kind of like, we've got suture on right now. Guard and guard up. Guard up, offensive. Okay. Guard up, offensive guard. We're gonna look for it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. God, I wish these were alphabetical. Can I make this alphabetical? I have no idea. Guard up. So there's guard up. And then regular guard. The Guardian and Dragon Jewel is perfect for Zoe Lance. Okay. God, I have to find that now. Let's go revert to default. Ironwalled, Shield, and Guardian. Okay, here's guard up. I might just put on as many of these as possible and then just save the loadout. That's a 3 slot. So Guardian and Dragon is a 3 slot. Well, that's good, because then I can put Guardian and Dragon on, yeah? Guard gems are weapon only. Okay. So I can only put guard and guard up on the weapon itself. Your armor gems are probably good for Lance right now. Okay. I'll take that. I wasn't sure if we needed like tenderizer or refresh or anything like that. Guard is actual blocking, and offensive guard gives a damage boost for parry blocking. Okay, then I actually think I might want offensive guard more than anything. Ha ha! Okay! I'll take that. I win. So that'll be offensive guard and... Sorry, I wish when it doesn't actually tell me the skill. It just says shield and guardian. How do I... How do I actually see what skills I hang on? No. It's guard up. Okay, so we've got guard up and offensive guard on. I think that's fine. Yeah. And then I'm going to change my pants. Shield may not be necessary. Switch the 3-star shield jewel to Guardian Dragon. This one. Okay. Shield may not be necessary. And then I have a 2-slot shield. So then for the 2-slot, I can now block. It's on the first page. Would that just be offensive guard? Sorry, it is, it's tough for me to keep track of the fact that the gems themselves have different names than the skills. So it's hard for me to like... Now I have max level dragon damage and max level offensive guard. This is all good. So I don't need to change anything actually. We're all good. Shield is better for weapons with weaker block. Okay. Well, if we're good, then here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have us take our break right now. I will post the code on Discord. I'm gonna change my pants, and when we come back, we're gonna hunt. Okay, give me a hot second, everybody. I'm gonna heat up my tea, check on Mochi, and we'll be back when the song is done. Enjoy the music. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Let me put on some new pants and maybe the scarf, and then I think we're good. Thank you for your patience as we try out new things. That's not awful, but I'd want to change the orange, and I don't think I can. We might just end up in the battle set. I was looking at this for a little while yesterday, but didn't actually put it on. We didn't stick with it. Well, that was easy. Okay, anyway, so... but I do kind of want to try the scarf. With a mushroom mancer Amaroth, what does that mean? And then when I eventually get Loggy and Steve's pieces, we should make a custom glamour for them. I need to save. I need to save my Lance loadout. Sorry, this is me realizing in real time all the shit that I need to do. Eat mushrooms to give heals and buffs to everyone in the hunt. Is that... How? How does this work? Is this like a specific skill build? Is this something inherent to one of the weapons? My Kinsect is cute, but I don't care about meta. Listen, that moth is my friend and I cherish her. She's everything to me. Yeah, you know what? We just might have to rock this for a little bit. As much as I miss seeing the ears, this just kind of feels right and good, so I'm gonna save this. I won't give it the name I was thinking of, but I'm sure you all can guess. And then I want to save my loadout. I'll call this Lance. Cool. Fashion Hunter is always the end game. And I should actually put the weapon on. I'm actually gonna be able to see it. Oh, that's so exciting to me. Okay, okay. Let's do some Loggy. If you guys are cool with it, we'll start with Loggy and then move into Steve and maybe take some breaks along the way for like crown stuff or anything. So if y'all have investigations saved, I don't yet. I don't actually know if he's like, because Loggy will be in the forest. Yeah, he won't be here for a while, it looks like. And I have no idea where Steve shows up. So I guess I'm still going to be kind of reliant a little bit on community stuff for that. Ah, I've got a tempered Steve in like 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I'll pop over to the plains in 20. That gives us at least one hunt. So, Steve is Plains and Wyveria. Fane's got some good investigations. We should get you Vixen. I'm really pleased with this, actually. This looks really good. Shows up consistently during the plenty in the daytime. Okay. In the meantime, if anyone has an investigation they can throw up, I will join that. And I would like to do Lance stuff. So I may not be particularly useful, but I'm still gonna try. Ah! I love saying hi. Wow, this shit looks amazing. Valthos, you look great. Oh shit. Pose! Wait, the jacket looks really good dyed. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, okay, so we've got jacket with the Jay-Woo pants. Good. And what are those? Are those the Noblesse armbands? I'm stealing your outfit. Yoink, that's mine now. You wouldn't pirate a glamour. Yes, I would. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Arturia's looking great as always. Fuck. This is a Jin weapon. That looks amazing. Everyone looks so Vixen. Vixen. I'm telepathically linking our brains together. I'm letting my unspoken thoughts and desires filter psychically directly into your mind. Yeah, like, someone just puts a perving sticker in chat. I love this community so much. Amroth, you look great! Panda, you're always sexy. Like, I need to stop saying, it's like, okay, bingo, free space. Panda looks sexy. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Wait. I have never, Duranjo, I need those dual blades. Every time I see them in the craft list, I go, fuck, those dual blades look so good, I need them. And then I get distracted. Maddie the Palico, look at the pose, strong cat, tough cat. I love you, I love all of you. This makes me so happy. Noreen the kitty. I love this community. You're all the best. And you have the best cats and the best taste and the best stickers. All right. I don't know where Eric is. He ran away and I can't find him. So I guess I'll have to accept something from this lady instead. Yeah. And you succeed. Okay, what do I want? I want... Oh. Tempered Steve and Arkveld. Oh. I'm gonna start small with Loggy. Yeah, I've never fought Arkveld with Lance. So let me start solo on a solo monster and we'll work our way up. Yeah, as we feel more and more confident. I will come back to that hunt, Vane. It will not be left alone, but let me settle into Lance stuff. I should rip and restock. How's my food buff? 40 minutes on the food, that's great. I love just seeing everybody like around doing stuff in the hub. I think implementing the hub was a really, really neat call that they made. This isn't Loggy's music. Did Monster Hunter change my tent song? I didn't tell it to do that. Monster Hunter said, that's enough Loggy for today, actually. Weird. Okay. I posted the lobby on Discord, so you can pop in if you see the code.
You won't want to miss out on this.
And then I think I'm ready. Okay. There's something. So I'm familiar with the fact with Lance, I want to like, if I time my block a certain, if I get the right timing on my block and then hit a certain button, I do a really big counterattack instead of just like holding it and intercepting and then countering. That mechanic I'm probably going to need to be reminded of, but we'll see. Oh no! Oh no! Well, at least we're still in the game. That's cool. I'll take that. Mochi. Mochi. Just looking at him makes me so happy. I wish cats were real.
Yeah.
And we'll just do... I'll join another one. Bonk. Boo! Okay. Well, what about this one? That's Gypseros. Okay, I'll do Steve. We'll do Steve stuff. How bad could Steve be? Steve, you can't kick me. I have a shield. I have a shield and I'm sexy and I can't be kicked. That's how that works. Sorry. I promised Loggy, but I don't have him and everyone else's is full. Okay, and I can't look at the play guide while preparing for a quest. Okay. Yeah, we look really good. Hiding the waist was actually like a great call. I do kind of want to see what the Chata waist might look like now that we have fully committed to wearing thigh highs and underwear. But why mess with a good thing? Oh, Sky, you're fine. No worries. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's a free-for-all. They're hunts. People are meant to join the hunts. It's not just like, I'm not a tyrant streamer. It's like, you can't join the quest. I want to. It's totally, there's plenty of monsters to go around.
Commencing the quest. Are you ready?
Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you, Eric. You make me so happy. Eric, you are a light in the dimly burning embers of the world. You are so important to me. I want to like fold you up like a delicate piece of paper and then like put you in my pocket, but then take you out of my pocket and put you in my mouth and like eat the paper to keep it safe. The wrong Discord. If it says Chromio Discord, you're in the right spot. But the hunts are sub limited, so that they would be in a subscriber channel that's called Monster Hunter. Yeah, I hope that the command is not linking to the wrong Discord. That would be most unfortunate. Okay, and oh, I have to be on the sacred. Man, when the neck spine ruffles, pulling out Lance. What? Look how good it looks! Okay, how do I... Okay, and then I can... So that's... Nope, how do I guard? Good enough! Okay. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. I appreciate it. I love Lance. Dual blades are awesome, but Lance, it's so viscerally says, I can't be moved. I won't be stopped. You can't displace me. I'm inside your body in the worst of ways. There's nothing you can do about it. Poke, poke, poke. Stab, stab, stab. It's the best. I am an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, 10th Arcveld be destroying my pop-up camp. Nothing I can really do about that. At least it's Arcveld instead of like a fucking Camatrice. It's like, I can respect it. I can respect the hustle. Freshmaker, the lance is so sick, and I was just able to get Fabius's lance for my glamour. So this legitimately feels so good. Fabius is the entire reason I became interested in lance in the first place. So it feels awesome to be able to like pay homage to him in this way. And Steve feels like a really satisfying fight on Lance because he leaves, but he always wants to come back to me. So I don't even need to chase him. I just need to sit my ass down and block and wait patiently. And because I'm playing Lance, this might be the one and only time I've ever hunted with Panda on Longsword and I haven't been stealing their wound breaks. Because I'm not on dual blades right now. Also, hey, thanks so much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Good flash. I need him to get away from this cliff's edge. Hey, Heaven's Door, can you power clash Steve? because that would be awesome. Immediately made the Zoshia. So those are literally the 2 weapons I just made. I just made Zoshia and I just made the Babble Lance. And so Zoshia is what I'm using. Babble Lance is what it looks like. You can. Okay, hang on. This is me. So guard can just hold it and then hit B. Okay. Hey, Steve. I want to power clash you. Come hit me. We are bullying the fuck out of him. Nice! Got a tail? No skull yet, but that's good. I want to see if I can get a clash. Oh, he missed me. Come here. Hey. Gonna post the gold temp, Steve. Oh my god, yes, please. And this is Seregios hates our longsword user. Fascinating view of Seregios' Brundle. Thank you, Capcom. I've been dodging the Claire streams. Did you see the... Fuck. Hang on, I actually remember how to put my weapon away. How do I put my weapon away? Not that. Yes! Okay, it's X. Where's the tail? I have been fighting the urge to buy a bunch of Final Fantasy MTG packs and just like open them on stream for fun. I don't play. I have a deck, but I don't play. And I don't really like it's not, I can't justify it, but I fucking want them. And I think about it, just like driving down to the local game shop and buying like, I don't know, like a couple of booster packs, just opening them live. If I got a single foil of anything Emmett Selk related, I think I would fucking like experience a cardiac event live on stream. I think I would die and cry, and it would be like foaming and convulsing. Like it would a deranged reaction. Also, thanks for the follow. Oh, wait, he's sleeping. Wait, I got bombs. Wait, I got bombs. I have bombs.
Bomb set. I set a bomb.
Yeah. Oh, but I can't put my mega bombs down. That's too bad. Anime, thank you so much for subscribing. What's going on? I need to put on the deco for aggro. Yeah, I think I want him to be focusing me, and that'll make it easier for me to get the power clashes I crave. Sorry, for a second I thought he like picked somebody up and started flying around with them.
Thanks, that helped.
He did! That's so scary. Wait, it should have been me! It should have been me! I want to get picked up and thrown around by Steve. That's so cool! Can Loggy do that? Can Loggy pick you up and start hurling you around? I love experiencing the monsters like special moves. I think they're so
Making
fucking
good
sick.
progress on your wish list materials.
Sure am, baby boy.
Amazing. This will surely lead to a breakthrough in our research. I owe it all to you and this monster.
Yeah. We're just better. Great sticker. Hang on. Wait for it. Oh, I'm sorry. This hits different with the Death Stench bottoms. I was not prepared. Our hunter just took it to the floor. Wait, I think I failed to change my equipment to Seregios' stuff. To try to mitigate bleed and get those, like... I guess that's for perfect dodges, though I don't think it's perfect blocks. So that would still be better for dual bleeds than lance, but... Wahoo! Thanks for your help, everyone. You have to take out a home... Are they expensive? See, I haven't even looked because I've been like, no, I can't. No, I shouldn't. They should go to people who will actually like use the cards and play them instead of me being like a freak that just wants to have them because I'm obsessed with certain Final Fantasy boys. I don't even really think I need to restock. Like, I think we're just good to queue up again. That was a gold. Yes. And there's another gold Steve posted? Small size Loggy? Yes, please. Surge foils have come down a lot. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna do Steve one more time. And then I'll queue up for that Loggy. I'm trying to remember how many more parts I need. I should craft also, actually. In between prep for this. Let me see. What other Seregio stuff can I make? Coil. Okay, I'm almost good. I've almost got all the stuff I need for Seregios.
Watch this.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
And then what more? I only have 3 more pieces for him. Whoa. That's Loggy. That doesn't matter. So I'm good on scales. I'm good on breachers. I need 4 Seregios dissenters. Okay.
Good. Very good.
And to get the dissenters... It's fancy. It's not a broken part. It's just rare. It's just the very rare drop. Okay. Yeah. 2% carve, 1% Yikes! All right, well... I know what I'll be spending my lucky vouchers on. If anybody... I didn't realize that you could find them in the wild with a guaranteed dissenter drop. If anybody has some of those lying around, then they would be Open to sharing. I would love to join. Thank you. You've got a guaranteed one? Hell yes!
Yep. Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to be frugal.
Thank you, Eric. Eric out here telling me not to be a broke-ass bitch. He's like, you ain't gotta be cheap in the desert. It's fine. That Steve Hunt went significantly smoother than I was expecting. I think that's probably because the members of my party were so skilled as opposed to any like real contributions that I made. But I didn't go down, so that's a victory for me, and I'll
The
take
lightning
that.
has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Wait, no, nobody get involved. I want to see this. Oh! Ray Dow said, get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, I'd leave too if I got pinned to the ground and lightning shot in my face. That was awesome. The Apex for a reason. I love that. I love seeing them hang dong all over the other monsters. It makes me so happy.
I gotta go.
Wait a minute. He's back! I was like, wait a minute. This is the Ray Dow music. And now we know why. Dude, Ray Dow, get out of here. Do I have any poop? Do I have any dung? No, I don't. Somebody else has to make it away. Okay, he's leaving. We're good. I love Ray Dow. One, I am confident that Ray Dow will be like a staple monster to revisit in future gens. Just really, really solidly memorable monster. Great moveset, unique design, phenomenal arena. The music is great. Like, I think I've seen people call Ray Dow an honorary flagship, and I would absolutely agree with that assessment. Is he up? Is he moving? What's he doing? Oh! Ah! He picked me up! That was awesome!
Thanks. Thanks. That helped. Thanks.
Okay, now how do I do my stupid thing? Hang on, no. Is it? Yeah! Yes! Oh, I thought I got the power clash, man. Not yet. Hopefully soon. Yes, I'm pretty sure Apexes always win the turf war, and that's why they are Apex predators. I gotta heal real quick, hang on. almost got the power. Congratulations, though. I'll get it eventually.
That helps.
In the end, we're all working together. Wait, hang on. What's that meme? Nice. Congratulations. Happy for you. I don't care if something good happened to you. It should have happened to me instead. Ooh, I haven't seen Uthduna and Lagi yet, but I really, really want to. I just love observing the way the monsters interact with each other in their own environments. I thought I was guarding through that. Yeah, thank you, Cart Cat.
I'm stuck.
Cart Cat throws some goo on me, winks, salutes, and says meow and runs away.
Don't worry about
I
it.
swear the sweep. Okay, I wondered if I had like pressed the wrong button or maybe I like hallucinated the button input, but maybe the sweep ignores guard. That's tough. Oh, okay, now I see how mean he can be. Could be angle dependent also. Yeah, maybe to the hitbox. Because I know the guard is directional. We should heal again, actually. Yeah, I'm not fucking around after that. Dude, I still love the way he fucking like hips don't lie us when he fucking switches his tail back and forth. Good flashbang.
Set a trap.
Steve, come here. Hey, Steve, come here. Dude, he's just hanging out over there with his face in the cliff wall. There we go! Okay, he's leaving. I'm gonna eat a ration.
Don't forget that small monster carvings are just as useful as those from
Thank
large
you,
ones.
Aaron. See, I actually think Lagi is harder than Steve. So I think it might just depend on each player's play style or how they approach the hunts. To me, Steve is like very straightforward. Whereas Lagi is harder to maneuver around because of all of his wiggles. Recognizing which wiggle leads into which attack, really hard for me. But Steve is just like, okay, he's in the air, he's gonna come down and wanna kick me, and he's gonna do that a couple of times. And then he's gonna switch his tail at me and throw, I'm calling them rocks, but I know they're his scales. But I think Lagi is just harder to read in general. Just depends on the player, yeah. will be interested to see how I feel about Logi doing him on Lance after dual blades, though. Because Steve on this weapon, Steve on dual blades and Lance, like they feel equal, but I'm wondering if I'll notice a difference on Logiocris. Oh, good environment use. Well, I wouldn't know if Steve is clearly easier on Lance, because I haven't done Logi on Lance yet, so I'll wait and see how I feel about it. I guess it depends on whether or not I can guard through the shots. Yes! Yes! Did I got high! Yes! Yes! With your foot! You are mine! I think I might have been partially clipped into the cliff for that, but I don't even fucking care. I got my class. I'm so happy. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, so we all fell. Is that how the clash goes? Do you block his talon? I couldn't tell if that was just my angle or not. Where'd he go? Oh! I do not want to fight him down here. Yeah, I'm going back up. Just kidding. I called for my bird. My sacred said, nah. I'm on vacation. Okay, now we're good. Here we are. Health looks good. We'll sharpen, and I think this will be the last time he moves. Yeah, we've got a skull on the field, so we're good.
Talk about unfriendly environments. I hope the weather relents soon.
I got bombs. Where are my mid bombs? Yeah.
I set a bomb.
Yeah.
Set a bomb.
Bomb set.
Bomb set.
I set a bomb.
I felt like such a true hunter when I finally started using bombs on a sleeping monster instead of just waking them up with a hit to the face. There's a wound there. There's a wound there. Dude, I cannot get that. Okay, somebody got it. I was like, I can't hit him to save my fucking life right now. I knew it. I was like, if I heal, he's gonna target me, and that's exactly what he did. Oh, thanks for wide range.
That helped.
That was actually a really good combo he did. And he's dead! And hopefully we get some really nice carver pops here.
Amazing. This will surely lead to a breakthrough in our research. I owe it all to you and this monster.
Damn. All right, well, we didn't get the rare one that we're looking for. Sorry, this is gonna be how I end every hunt from now on. You guys are just gonna kind of have to accept that. Do I use a Vade extender on Lance? I have no idea. Probably not. I'm using my dual blade decos. I only put on Lance decos for the Lance itself for the weapon. Sexy. And that was a gold crown. Him big. I do wish it were easier to get a sense of scale for the crown differences. Because obviously I know, like, silver crown big, gold crown real big, but, like, by what degree? What does the scaling look like? I wish it were possible to get a, like, to see more of the monsters out in the field. Like, I'd love to see a gold crown next to a regular size monster.
Come on over.
And I think I probably can't craft anything, but I will look. We will check.
How can I serve?
No, we dissenters. We need dissenters.
Yours anytime.
Let me restock on bombs. This one's a ridiculously big DLC event monster. Ooh. See, now it's back to Loggy. My Lance looks so good in the background. Yeah. Let's pivot to a Loggy hunt this time. Or, like, if anyone has a Seregios with a guaranteed dissenter, that would be cool. Oh. Yeah. Okay, alright. I'm gonna do... Let me do one more Steve. And then I'll pivot. Food-wise... 12 minutes. Does anyone know how long the last Steve hunt took? Because if it's more than 12, I should eat now. But if we snuck it in under 12, I think we're fine. May want to eat. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Just to eat out of caution. We've got the tickets, so... Zeus gives me Carver and insurance. Insurance and capture. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the Zeus. I'm gonna watch the cutscenes because I love them. I wish it were more accessible to meow in real life. Like, I should just be able to say meow in response to things and have that be normal. Am I going to do a special hunt for HR 200? I don't know. What is that? Yasai wants to offer me a meal. Yasai, I just ate. Oh. I'll come back for you later, Yasai. Do people ordinarily do special hunts for certain HRs? The Chotacabra event where you fight a Chotacabra the size of Arkfeld. No! Like, I respect Chotacabra, but the two of them are not on the same level. Even the biggest, meanest Chotacabra, I don't think, could compete with, like, the smallest, chillest incarnation of Arkfeld.
Okay, let's head out. We've received supplies. Let's be sure to use them.
Oh, thank you, Eric. I just love having him near me. Kill not the part of you that is cringe, kill the part that cringes. I've done a pretty good job of that, I feel. There's always gonna be work to be done, but... Oh, for a second I thought my game froze. We're good. Wow, my game's chugging real hard right now. Sorry, everyone. I think it'll get better as we actually, like, get into the hunt. Good mount. I forget how unpredictable the kicks and the flails become when somebody else is on top of the monster. Ooh, we got a hunting horn user? Let's go. Expecting a third one, but maybe he can do it in sequences of 2 and 3. I'm gonna heal right next to him and he's gonna be so cool about it. Thanks, Steve. It's a good thing that we kept the suture geckos on. Otherwise, I think I would have bled to death like 2 minutes ago. I need him to stop putting his face in this fucking cliff. Yeah. Can you look this way for me, sir? It's so disrespectful. He's gonna be mad. Kiribami's here just hanging out? Just saying hi? Not at all interested in joining the fight. Just wants to lurk. Just wants to watch. Yeah, we've got the Hirabami chair in the corner. All right, now I think Hirabami might be getting involved.
Thanks. That helped.
While they do their thing, I'm gonna sharpen. he's leaving to a new area. I don't think we've got a skull on the field,
Don't forget that small monster carvings are just as useful as
but I
those
imagine
large
he might
ones.
need to move one more time before we see that. Like, here, Bombi should have just kept a distance. Should not have gotten involved. Nice. I love when its scales start to rotate like that. I think it's so neat. And it looks like we've got a tempered wound on its neck. Nice! Well done. I was like, I don't think I can get to it, but I know somebody will. Foot. Good kick. Thanks for the heals. Oh, I did not think he was going to target me with that. Dude, you're feeding nothing to me, Steve. I'm a lance user. We got another wound? All right, he's leaving, so he's probably gonna go sleep, which means we can bomb.
Drop something.
And then after this, we'll probably cycle into a couple of loggy hunts. Oh, I actually have to open up the menu if I want to tab out. Fascinating. I never knew that. Okay, there we go. He's not supposed to be this still, is he? Oh, that's a connection issue. Okay, well, at least we're still in it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. We'll just use the mega potion. Was Kai in that? No, I think it was Kay. Dragot, you crashed? No! Well, if you can get back in, the quest is still up if you can rejoin it. And he's fucking off again, it looks like, so you've got a little bit of time. Yeah, someone needs to screenshot Gemini's message and show that to Scott. Brian, it's so good. Oh, I was hoping he'd go to sleep so we could plant a bunch of bombs. Legitimately like one of the best looking weapons in the game. It's so stylish. And the workshop lance is Fabius's lance, which means it was originally in For You. Oh, hey, Sky, we were talking about you. Man, I was healing, and I was like, oh, he missed his dive bomb. And then he hit me with his ass rocks. I'm the greatest! I'm the coolest to ever do it! That power clash is sick as hell.
Thanks.
One lance versus 2 angry bird feet. Let's go. Wait, I forget if I asked this earlier. Hey, can you power clash Loggy? Heaven's Door, can you power clash Loggy? Yes! So, I'm sorry, it's not a can I power clash Loggy so much as a will I power clash Loggy. Will you? Have you power clash Loggy? When will you power clash Loggy? Do you power clash Loggy? I hope to God people know the Do You Wear Wigs Elijah Wood interview I'm meaning here. I'll be really sad. When will you? He's dead! We got him! Sregios will never wear wigs. No, put it away. Now we can carve. Carver, come on. Give me a good one. Damn. All right, well. Dude, Eric in the background running into the cliff. All right. This is where we will get ready to take our next break. I'm so glad you were able to reconnect and get back in. I always feel really bad when people have connection issues. Especially on a hunt that has a guaranteed rare drop. It's like, I want people to be able to get those. So I'm glad you could come back. This is where we'll take our next break, and then I think I'll pivot to Loggy. So if anyone has guaranteed rare drop hunts for Loggy or a crown Loggy or something, I would like to see it. And that was a tiny gold crown. Yay! We're stacking up. We're filling it out. I want all of them. It might as well be a Pokemon game for me because I want to catch them all. Little and small, tiny bird. That's probably why it was so easy to power clash him. All right, this will be where I pause. Diva? No Diva, just Rock. And we'll pivot to Loggy when I come back. Okay, get up, and get a stretch, get a drink, and I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. There's a Nightbot command, or an exclamation command. I guess we don't use Nightbot anymore for joining the Discord. All right, I'll be back. Enjoy the song. Hey guys, we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let me restock. And then, let's do a little bit of loggy. Yeah, let's do some loggy stuff. I'm feeling it. We'll get bombs. And let me see. Do I want to put on loggy gear? You can do this from the, I never noticed you could post from the tent. I was always leaving and then running back out. I've got my own little personal noteboard in here. And it's probably always been here. 200 hours of Monster Hunter later, and I'm seeing it for the first time. Cool stuff. Yeah, apparently, if you scroll through, it is new. Interesting. No. Rose says it's always been. Some people say it's a TU update. Some people say... Well, either way, I'm seeing it for the first time, so... Stregios... Salts Rathian fights Rathlos, forced to migrate. Interesting! I've enjoyed what I've seen of Stregios. It feels very different from the, and I like that every monster feels very individualized, even amongst monsters of similar species. They handle very differently in combat. I really like the way Steve comes at us. It's very memorable. You know what? We might be okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like, is it smart to stack the lightning resistance? Sure. But also, like, fuck around and find out. Actually, I'm gonna try to join from the tent. Yeah, that feels fun. Yeah! It's that easy! Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do... Ooh, tempered lark... I said, I saw Lagiacris, saw Arkveld, and said Larkveld. That's cool. I'll do this one. And then maybe if I can settle into a groove with Lagion Lance, I'll stack up into a double hunt. I just want to make sure I can handle anything I accept. God damn it. God, this lance is beautiful. This inlaid, intricate tile work. Man. Hey, wait a minute, fuck me. Is it called the Babel Lance because it looks like a tower? Do you see how, like, we've got, like, the spire from the lance itself, and you can put that on top of, like, the fortified, almost like castle rampart base? Monster Hunter is so good. Monster Hunter is so good. God. All right, sorry. Anyway, I'm ready. That's so sick! Yeah, I need to go through the lance tree and craft some more. If only especially because now we have layered weapons. I feel like it'll be hard for me to ever use anything but Fabius's, though. Like, the workshop, it's delicious. It looks like a piece of art. Form, function, the architecture, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's great. Love this game. No! That's okay. Monster Hunter keeps kicking me out today. Well, shit. At least they dumped me back in front of the quest board.
Has my salvation come?
But now it lets me back in. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for reconsidering, Capcom. I appreciate it. What time is it? 2:30? Yeah, I think we're good to hunt Loggy for like an hour. And that might end up getting me almost everything I need. Certainly most of the base drops, if not the really rare ones. And if we don't get the rare ones, that just means I can hunt with the community after the fact, off stream this week, which would be really fun because I miss y'all. And then I don't know if we have anyone who's picked up active on Final Fantasy right now, but I'm gonna need to, when I start leveling up Paladin, I'm gonna need to do roulettes. So if I can crunch through my first 30 levels, or I guess I can get, it's 30 levels to frontline, but if I can get to 16, then I can start doing Sestasha. So if anyone wants a really, really awful tank in really early game dungeons, I'm here. Volunteers roulette, let's go! Oh. Oh. I've never been so far away when I've gotten a call out before. It's very aggressive. I should have started at a pop-up camp closer to the hunt. That was my mistake. I'm on Aether, but since Aether is so locked down, if we want to meet for Ruse, we could always just like go to Dynamis or something. Whoa! He's in the Uduna arena during the plenty, so it's... Oh, the sun is out! Fuck, she looks great! Oh, yeah. I'm a Leviathan liker. Good pitfall. This might actually help us get some of the spikes on his back if we can deal some damage to that. I expected the impact, but not the sleep. Well done, Loggy. That was just a straight cart.
Thanks.
Oh, he's big. He hurts on tempered. Meow.
You'll have another chance. I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh my god, thank you, Eric. What are we? Okay, all right. That was rough, but I had insurance, so that's why we take it. I'll be more defensive and less aggressive this time when I'm up in his face. I can't believe I was able to block that.
Thanks. That helped.
Okay, well, even with my block up on that, it still went through, so we'll heal. Yeah, I do think for the way that I approach the game, or maybe my personal play style, I think Loggy's harder than Steve. By quite a lot, actually. Okay, he's schmoovin'. He's schmoovin'.
Thanks.
That helped.
I'm gonna sharpen and then we'll eat a ration. Sorry, I temporarily forgot how to scroll through my stuff. This is so embarrassing. I forgot how to scroll. There it is. Okay, I was hitting the wrong button. Classic Crow.
Yep.
Trap set.
fighting him in the sunlight. Yeah. It's real special.
Don't worry about it. Thanks. That helps.
Okay, so I guarded it all, but I still almost died. I do think, yeah, I think dual blades might be easier for Lagi. How many carts have we had? I'm gonna switch. Fuck, nope, I just tried to guard that and I didn't have lamps on! Okay, we're not guarding it, we're dodging. Pro, we are dodging. We're dodge pilled and evasion maxing. Shit, out, that's right, okay, but we recognized it. And we didn't go down.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the powder. Good. Hip slam. AoE.
Thanks.
Give me that move, give me that move, gimme. Are you leaving? Are you leaving? He's leaving. Okay. But we'll be ready. We'll be wait. I love that we can watch him go in. This might be initiating the underwater segment, actually. So I won't get the clash in this loggy hunt, but I'll try again in a future one. Yeah, knowing that we've already gotten downed a couple of times, I'll use a weapon I'm more comfortable with just so we have better odds. Ah, he's back in it. Okay, there he goes. Dude, there's my fucking balloon cracking me up. Feel like I'm at Disneyland. I like the water section. I think it's cool.
I set a trap.
But we're not there yet. We've got to whittle his health down before he jumps in.
Set a trap.
There he goes. Dude, I love it. It's cool every time. still. Bad time to latch onto him. We'll go up. I think our damage is good though. We've had a good rotation of people on him at all times. I just have to learn when it's actually safe for me to do so. He's up, he's up. All right, everyone, we just need to survive.
Trap set. Set a bomb.
There's the door. We should probably give him some distance in case he goes into AoE. Hip check! And I was dodging too, but I wasn't in demon mode. God, you guys, I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's on me. Well, we continue. So it goes. It happens.
Success
I have
is built on
absolutely
failure.
seen him hip check me.
Now
That is a move
let's
that he
prepare your
does.
gear and strategy.
Yes, that's a hip check. You may not consider it a hip check, but it is absolutely a hip check, and I will refer to it as such. All right. Yeah, when one cards, we continue. Shoot. Okay. I do think that Loggy is a bigger challenge for me than Steve is. So I think that we may need to prepare for him more appropriately. I will be cycling in his armor to try and give us a little bit of an edge on survivability. I'm going to stay on dual blades, and I'm going to take my performance enhancing drugs. Oh, actually, hang on. Can I do not have a layered equipment option. Are you serious? I've never completed a single dual blades weaponry? I guess not. That's really funny. Okay, we'll change our equipment. And this should already be saved. Yeah, as loadout 12. And we have a second one that looks like identical for Raymond and Jin. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so I can just change this and we won't need to worry about it. And we'll put on all of Loggy's stuff because I think that'll make it better. Where is his stuff? It's Dahad. Door. I haven't crafted it, have I? I'm looking for gear I don't even have. Oh, I bet that's the problem. Hang on. Ah. I can't put his stuff on. We don't have it.
Good.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. No, I should have... I have 4 pieces. Hang on. Where the hell are they? Thanks for the follow, by the way. I forget if I literally just said that. You get 2 welcomes, just in case.
Good.
Thanks, welcome in. Change equipment. Maybe it's the headpiece I don't have, so that's what I couldn't find. I bet that was it, actually. Sure enough, yeah. We'll put all of his stuff on. So I was just looking in the wrong spot. Classic Crow. And then we won't need suture. Can I just move this? Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. What am I gonna want for you? Adrenaline Rush would be sick if we're actually gonna be using dual blades for this instead of lance. And I think that we should, unless there's a deco setup we can use on lance that will allow me to guard without taking chip damage. As a dual blade main temporarily. Yes! Yeah, I that is exactly how I feel. I've fought both of them now on dual blades and lance, which are like the weapons that I enjoy using the most. And for me, Seregios is much more straightforward. Logi is much more of a challenge. And I appreciate that and I welcome it. But we need to meet the challenge head on. So, what? Chip damage is insane on Logi, even with guard 3. So maybe we just don't want to be guarding. We should just stick with dual blades. Yeah. I'll feel quite badly if someone puts up another quest and I fail it for them. So, what we'll do is, we'll just prepare for dual blades, and we'll stack just as much raw damage as possible, or maybe even invulnerability period would be great, because we need to perfect evade twice in a row when the lightning AoE's range increases, so we can put that on. Distance I don't think is going to matter as much as the invulnerability period itself. So we'll put that, and then Divine Blessing is actually always sexy. Do I have... That's a stun resistance paralysis to thunder. We can stack a whole bunch of thunder resistances. Sure, why not? Anything that just keeps us alive a little bit longer. And then... Stamina Surge is sexy. I've been watching your VOD since you first started playing. Finally had some free time to catch you live. I love the way you approach and appreciate the game so far. Thank you! I'm glad you've been enjoying the VODs. Welcome in. I want to take fire since Logi is weak to it. Benefit. Yeah, no, I know that Dual Blade synergizes elemental. I'm just trying to get my performance decos on before I start. I thought Logi was also weak to dragon, which is why I've been using Zoe, but that could be incorrect. I already got that. How do I see what I've already gotten? We could just keep stacking. Fuck it. Yeah, I would rather be alive and deal damage longer than deal more damage and go down faster. So we'll prep for survivability instead of parse. He is weak to dragon, but more weak to fire. Okay. I don't know if I have a highly upgraded fire dual blade, but we'll see what we can get. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go all evade all the time. Thunder resistance is maxed, evade windows up. Latent power, weakness, exploit. What is my talisman? Antivirus. I should upgrade Divine Blessing to 3. Why don't we have that? I'm a fool. I'm a fool and a cat. And this will just be like a regular defense boost. Heating, bind, recovery up. It won't take us 30 minutes to kill him, so that won't help us. We could do actually a level 1 Divine Blessing and then take us to max 3. Fuck it, why not? Okay. And then weapon-wise, it's rarity 6. Let's see if we can upgrade it. I think probably we can't. Or I would have done it already. But I'll look and see. Fire. Man, why is it gotta be Rathalos? That can't, it's Rathalos or Yankut Ku. Okay, well, I think the sharpness on these is better. So I guess we'll go for Wrath. Yeah. I'll be honest, I ignored Ardean weapons because they were ugly, and now I don't know anything about them and I'm too scared to learn. So Guardian Rathalos is also sharp. 15 affinity, 300 attack, 150 element. Or regular Rathalos is 280, 10, 200. No, we'll do the Wrath Tree. Yeah, why not? That just means you have a bunch of parts. Oh, probably so many. Yeah, because I've just been acquiring them and I don't use them for anything. I don't know how to use them, and I'm like too afraid to ask at this point. So. Fuck, what was I looking for? Rathalos, yeah. And at least this we've already crafted, so it's just this material. That's all that we need. Fine.
Watch this.
We'll equip that on primary.
Another
And then
satisfied
stack,
customer.
I don't know, critical element or something. Do more fire, hit harder, burn faster. Looks like critical eye is already. What I'll max this out? Sure. I don't know. I feel like more affinity is better because it's elemental, and that's what we want. And then maybe like fire attack. Cool. And then crit boost. I think this looks good to me, and how I like the weapons to handle. We've got really solid options for crit, big fire damage. I'm not sure what's giving me weakness exploit. That might be baked into one of the weapons. What even is that? Increases the affinity of attack. Ah! I get that from Logi himself. Okay. Attacks that hit weak points have 30% increased affinity with an extra 20% on wounds. So that's going to be weak points, not wounds. So that's going to be head, legs, maybe tail. What counts as a weak point for him? Sorry for becoming very scientific about it. I want our next hunt to be... I want to perform better in our next hunt. So this was a necessary... Heading back. All right, Logi. I'm always going to be in your fucking face, I guess. Well, I need this buff, so yeah, this is the perfect time. We'll go back into Logi when the diva is done. Be a nice little hydration break. I finished all 19. Oh, empty slot? I'll fix it later. Yeah, if his tail doesn't count as a weak point, that's tough. Because I tend to prioritize severing parts, which means I'm usually at his tail. Senji, exactly, and that's one of the things that I really like about the hub. It's a rewarding area to decompress. There's silly things to do with friends. There's bowling. There's arm wrestling. There's just like chilling and dancing and emoting, and then there's the diva song, which encourages you to actually just like sit down and breathe. And some of y'all gamers, you need to sit down and breathe sometimes. His spines take next to no damage from. Are you serious? When I watch the VODs back to like timestamp them for video editing or things like that, I watch them on like 2 to 3 times speed. To the point that it feels weird to hear her perform as she should, because I'm used to hearing it so accelerated. I'm glad we could catch that. I'm always happy to see her perform. I would love to get like a layered armor headpiece option that's similar to hers with like that sort of glowing jewel. Look at us, we're so happy, we're hanging out with everyone. Do the dances. All right, let me fix this deco and then I'll get us into our next hunt. Ah, all the way down here. That's how I missed it. We could get Adrenaline Rush, but we'd only get it at level 1. Whoa, level 2. Let me see what else we got. Being knocked back. No. Stamina surge. Nah. Evade window's already maxed. Critical Eye, if we could find. That could be helpful. All of our resistance is maxed already. We could take wide range. No, I feel like that's something we'd actually want to like build around properly. I'll just give us I'll give us Adrenaline Rush and call it a day. And save. And we'll call this Loggy. Okay. Okay. Why is it every time I see her? Yeah, but he's got that shit on. Like, he looks amazing.
Huh.
All right. Oof. Oh, it's Loggy and Yon Cuckoo. Monkey. Spider. I love Jin. I'll queue up for this one. I need a win. Yeah, if I end up failing a double quest, I'll feel quite badly, so. And then I'm pretty sure I restocked my items, but I'll just double check. Oops. Yes, and this time I'll take my drugs. Hang on, let me take my drugs. Drug 1. Drug 2. Okay, we are drugged, we are stocked, we are equipped, we are ready. Wabbit season. Rare Wolf 1 moment. There we go. Took me ages to string those words together. Onwards and upwards, same as it ever was. Would rather take 2 loggies than a cook. To craft something, some piece of armor or some weapon, I needed like 3 Yonkuk Ku beaks. And I was like, cool, whatever. How hard can it be? I'll try to reconnect. It was like 40 straight minutes of a Yonkuk Ku hunt. I have never wanted to die more in my life. And we got it down to like a science. Each, like it was me on dual blades and a friend on charge blade, and there might have been somebody else. And each hunt only took like 3 minutes. But you have to like break the head, and it's like a rare, it was awful. It was so agonizing. I should eat again. Yeah, I might eat one more time just to refresh insurance. The servers, I'm thinking it's one specific person. Like maybe I keep joining someone else's party and there's someone in there that's like just not meshing with the connection, but I don't know. As at least they let me back in when I try a second time. Okay. All right, Loggy. I see you. I should be ready. I should be prepared.
You handle these all the time.
I have 20 minutes left on my food buff, but I don't have insurance. No cap on. Stamina. Okay. We just need to lock in. Last couple hunts have been with... Oh, no! I should spread it out more. Yeah. If I can find my own loggy, I'll post that next. Dude, for like a solid 11 seconds, that Seregios just stopped moving. Bro became a statue. Oh, I love hunting in the forest during the plenty. It makes me so happy. It's so lush. It's so vibrant.
I got it.
Calm down. I'm like, I feel performance anxiety. Yeah. Hopefully I don't end up psyching myself out. Trap good. Hey, Loggy! Yeah, stupid slinky guy. Slonked right into it. Foolish Leviathan! I laced your shit! Good stuff. AoE. But no arc. Not yet.
Set a trap.
Okay, so this does not count as a weak point. It's just the spines that do. So I need to be hitting his head. Ooh! AoE. Dude, I feel the loss of those stamina surge decos. I actually have to manage demon mode now. Please tell me I took that Seregio. There's the hip check! The Seregio skill for attack up on perfect evades. AoE, AoE! Fuck, 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 fuck! Okay, but I'm alive, and that's what matters. Dude, I love his wiggles. I keep trying to open up one of these tempered ones, but he's fucking off, which is great because I need to sharpen. Well, you know what? We'll heal. Are we back? How long have we... Are we live or are we dead? Hang on. Yeah, Monster Hunter, are we here? Monster Hunter crashed so hard, it took my entire PC with it. Crashed so bad. Every single program on my computer stopped running. Well, Pad, I have never had connection issues in this game before, so it's unusual to experience it today, especially since we did multiplayer so successfully yesterday. I will try to get back in. Otherwise, this might have to... I don't know. You hear but you don't see. Well, there's no game to see. Yeah, Monster Hunter is fucking dead. So dead. Like, the deadest it could possibly be. I might legitimately have to just, like, force quit it. Because the screen is still up, but I know the game's not running, so... No, I don't need you to do a crash report. Just force quit the game and let me back in. Bonk. Do I want to quit? Unsaved data will be lost. Well, I think we are well past that point, actually, Monster Hunters. So I'm just going to end task you. I need you to shut down. You're taking up like 90% of my GPU for some reason. All right. Okay. Game has crashed successfully. Now it's like gone. It's out. Let's try to bring it back. Yeah, unfortunately, issues like these well beyond my ability to resolve entirely. I cannot make Monster Hunter not crash. Sorry. And then let me double check that everything's good on the YouTube side of things. Okay, YouTube is still up, which is great because frequently when we get a stream crash that intense, YouTube actually just fucking dies. And then it's actually like really difficult to tell YouTube I want to stream again. So that's up. That's good. Computer temps are good. Metric wise, yeah, there's not really, I can offer no explanation. Like, she's working hard, but she's not working overtime. I just hope I wasn't making a stupid face when stream crashed. I hope I wasn't like, alright, you know what I mean? Like, I hope I didn't look like some kind of like in-between keyframe in animation. Well, we're not lagging in the menu, so that's huge. When it crashes, gives us a loading circle. Okay, I wondered. Because on my end, everything was frozen. So I was like, I feel like either stream is like crashed, dead, and we're not live anymore. Or it's just like lagged out on one frame of me like looking ridiculous. Stream crash right then. Zenny, no! I have to get back into my own lobby. Okay, hang on. The game has disappeared. It's supposed to. That's normal. And then what I want is... D-Swan. Okay. Crash my drivers. It's weird. And it doesn't seem consistent day to day, which is the strangest part. Okay. Game should be coming back now when it decides that it wants to load. Okay, well, everyone's here, and I appear to be back. Yeah. I think I probably am not going to be able to jump back into that quest, unfortunately. Started 12 minutes ago? Wait, is this mine? Hang on, wait. Hopefully I will actually be able to participate instead of being a shameless fucking freeloader and just showing up like 30 seconds before the hunt's over. Like, whoa, hey, yo, what you guys got in here? Yo, were you hunting some Lagiacris? Nice. Like, don't mind if I do. Like, just, you know, hopefully I won't be a parasite in the hunt. But, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I'll try that one more time, and then we might have to just say that that quest is a goner. If I do it twice, usually luck smiles upon me, okay? And I'll say that I'm ready when I'm ready. But it does, yeah. It has had some performance issues the last couple of weeks. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know game development, right? I don't understand the type of labor that goes into something like that. I feel like I don't think it's Capcom's fault per se. Like, I suppose there's an argument to be made that, like, yeah, like, a studio should have had more robust testing processes, in place to make sure that whatever drivers were released for X number of GPUs were compatible with what they were. Just thinking about it makes my head spin, and Capcom does in fact have like the capital for that, but it's like, I don't know. Computers to me, even to like the engineers that I know, it's like there's a lot about computers that just don't work sometimes. So I'm hesitant to be like, Capcom has delivered a dog shit product that doesn't work. Like, again, I was talking about this the other day. For a year, when I launched Elden Ring, if I didn't turn my controller on before I launched the game, there was nothing I could do afterwards to make it register the controller. The controller had to be on first. If the game started and the controller wasn't on, it would not register the controller unless I force quit it and did it again. And it's just like, computers just weird that every time Discord updates on my machine, the shortcut breaks, and I have to delete it and make a new one. Like, computers just be weird sometimes. I don't know. Outfit is peak. Thank you, Goat. Oh, for a second, I thought we were gonna crash again. When the hunt is over, I'll show you my alluring dance, and I think you will enjoy it. I think that you'll like it. I'll get through this hunt. What time is it? It is 3:30. I'd like to do more. But it looks like, yep. So Twitch, unfortunately, the stream did die on Twitch, which means we just got an ad break because Twitch runs them immediately on Stream Reconnect, and I can't do anything about it. So we'll be stuck in that for a little bit, but it'll probably take me a couple minutes to get to the hunt, so hopefully nobody misses out on too much. Dude, FromSoft games are optimized so poorly on PC. Like, they just are. Forever. They always have been. And I think it's so fun. Like, games just be janky sometimes, but the developer does want you to play it. Like, they never do it on purpose. There's no room where a bunch of executives are like grinning and laughing maniacally like, wahaha, we've created a product that people can't play. We're the best ever to do it. Like, that's, it makes them sad too, I feel. So I try to give them a little bit of grace in that regard. Good Flash. Oh, Panda, I'm on dual blades again. Yeah, thanks for opening up wounds for me, because that's how it's gonna feel. Yep, for his head, for affinity. Oh, Sky, good mount. No. He thought about it, though. Wait, is he asleep? I think maybe I wasn't supposed to wake him up. This is tempered. I thought I was clear of him. I think I've only seen that environmental option used like twice before, and it thrills me every time I see it. AoE. Up. I'm gonna heal. Hey, thanks so much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I'm happy to have you here. Wait, hang on. he up to? No good. Hip check. I'm out of stamina. Yeah, I'm missing the surge decos we had on. Okay, that's the arc. Oh, I missed getting to his back in time. Okay. Can't believe that didn't hit me.
Thanks! That helped! Thanks!
Hey, welcome back. Hi, Brendan. Welcome in. Is he peacing? Okay, he's peacing. So we'll sharpen, but we don't need to heal. So far, so good. Also, thanks for your patience, everyone, with the crash that we just had. I always get flustered when something interrupts the viewing experience. Streamer anxieties be like that sometimes, but I appreciate everyone's understanding. No, AoE. I thought I was clear of it, but I wasn't. Okay. So when we see the light on the ground, it's not enough to move away. We do need to dodge. I don't know if someone offset him or what, but I was combo locked, and I think whatever he was gonna do would have killed me. Give me that. Yeah, somebody take that. I should be on his back right now. Okay, well, lessons learned for next time. Oh my god, Panda opened that tempered wound. Let's go! Artemis, how was the Ren Fair?
Crap, but that monster dropped.
Okay, but I don't think we severed anything, so he's probably just talking about, like, ammo. Okay, this feels much better. Yeah, I already think that we've settled into a more comfortable routine with the deco slots that we've put on now. Inglorious AC. So when I was at, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. When I went to the Ren Fair, they warned me. They were like, it's gonna be so hot. And then, ooh, sexy horn break. It ended up raining most of the day. Sorry, hang on. I'm huntering at the same time. I want to look at him just dive right in. So smooth. Which was a unique kind of hell. I almost think it would have been better if it had been unspeakably hot. Because then at least like the ground would have been dry and there would have been like mud everywhere and I would have kept dropping my hat like into the, it was a whole thing. It was like average temperature and rainy. Yeah, it doesn't really get cold here, even when there's a storm. But I would be very excited to go to a Ren Fair again. I had a lot of, I really enjoyed the first one I went to. Ha! So, Rosen, Eric's voice performer is Chilchuck and Shinji in the Netflix English dub, I believe. Oh, I definitely did not need to be on my sacred for that. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I'm in! Takes the wrong time to get on him. Why did I realize we could like slam him into that stuff? Dude, I have got to stop mounting him as soon as he initiates an attack. Why do you leave me alone? Can I go past this? No. So that might just be like where the boundary for the arena extends. Nice! Got a wound? Is he heading up? No, I think I surfaced too soon. Oh no. Will it not let me go back in? Oh no! Okay, well everyone else is coming up, so maybe it's fine. Alright, we're good. Hey, Sub-Zero, welcome in. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? Went into the AoE. The hip check, always. But we should be good. It looks like he's aggroed on Dan right now. Thanks for your dust.
Thanks. That helped.
AoE. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I gotta get out.
That helped.
Thanks. That helped.
Y'all, I think for me, tempered Logi's harder than tempered Gore. Which is a really interesting observation to make about the way that I approach the game. I should do tempered Mizu, since I've not done that for a while, and see how that stacks up. Oh, good. I thought it was going to be the sweep, and it was actually the AoE again. Man. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I went right into it. Okay, there's the double hip check. I know, Vixen, the shock spikes are really tough to get. Out, out, out. Good. Hey, thanks also for the follow. I appreciate it. You a One Piece fan? Yeah, we're hunting with the community right now. It's more fun that way. No, out, 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 out. Did I just fail us? Oh, he's... Yeah, I think Tempered Loggy might legitimately be the hardest tempered monster in the game for me to play against. For whatever that speaks to about my playstyle. Like, I feel like Loggy counters me. Of course I am. Hey! I saw your videos from YouTube, and finally I'm here. Welcome in, it's good to see you. Okay, when one carts, we continue.
Yep. I've set a trap.
Put a trap thingy. Skyer, call out.
Fine work, Hunter. Ready to
Okay,
head
how
back?
far away am I? 200 meters. Okay, I'll get there in time to carve at least. I think that might be it, legitimately. I am a very high risk, high reward player, but I feel like with Loggy, it's ultimate risk, high reward. Like when it pays off, it pays off. When it doesn't pay off, it's
Making good
a
progress on your
terminal
wish list
mistake.
materials.
Really hard to recover from. Ah, I got a shock spike! Yes! Okay, well at least Carver treated me real right today. I said wheel white. That's fine. I love the dances. Just got done making a Trafalgar Law outfit in 3 so. Hey, nicely done! Whew. Never worked so hard for one sapphire in my fucking life, man! Maybe we should actually end up looking at Ardian weapons since I've got all this stuff for them. But the community would have to tell me what was going on. That's the problem. Gore is my weakness. Movement, timing, sickness just doesn't mesh with my playing. Yeah, I feel like I'm most punished by Zoe. And part of that is because I don't have environmental awareness. So it's hard for me to balance the combat and the evasion with shooting the stuff so I don't get fucking destroyed. And Tempered Loggy. I've really been struggling with him. It would be really interesting this week if I could revisit like Tempered Mizu, Tempered Gore to like get some fresh comparisons. But just right off the bat, what I remember, yeah, this is my personal hardest tempered monster. First time with Crone, everything went wrong. Dan, no, what happened? Guardians are more of an offline thing. Okay, that's fair. I can take that. I need to restock. And then let's see if we can craft anything.
Come on over, Hunter.
Thanks, Legend. I have one dissenter. Let's opt for the
Should
mail
I
then.
begin?
Watch this.
And then let's do
A save.
Watch this.
the loggy mail, and that might be the last thing. It's a sub-only lobby, yeah. So I post the code on Discord in the sub-only section, and then Twitch subscribers can see it there. It's just easier for us to moderate it in that way. I tried open lobbies for a while. It should not surprise you to learn that we had ne'er-do-wells join. Yeah, they wanted to wreak the wrong kind of havoc, so we just gatekeep it, and it's the process is much smoother and safer for the community in that way as well. I can do braces. I can do coil. We'll do the braces. Sure.
Watch this.
And then I think that's Why not?
Should I be?
Sure, I'll make Blanca-chan. And I can do Hunger Clown. Why not?
Watch this.
We might as well. We're gonna need all of these for layered weapons anyway. And then everything else is gonna be guild stuff, coin stuff, wrath stuff, arena. Okay.
Another satisfied customer.
They're going, Kyle. We've had some connection issues today, but we continue. Let me see. Do I have anything open right now? Let me see. Shard Cliffs. Ruins of Wyveria. Ah, I got a tempered Mizu in 30 minutes. All right, fair. Bet. Tempered Rathian now? No. No, I don't want to. Tempered Seregios. But no Logi for me. Damn. Got tempered tuna, but that's not what I want. All right, well, if anybody else has another Logi quest, I'm sorry. I wish I could hunt him, but I can't put up my own quest. He's not here. He hates me. Slutty Boy Fit Acquired. Let's go. Dude, it's the best. I've never felt happier playing Monster Hunter than I do looking exactly like this. Yes.
Yeah.
Got laggy with Sapphire. Don't mind if I do. Yay! And if you know, past experience informs present reality, the game's gonna kick me off, but then hopefully I can just rejoin and it'll be fine. Well, I know I could probably just like kind of like randomly rest in the tent, but I want my instant gratification. I want my monster now. What time is it? 3:45. This might be my last one, but we'll see how I feel when it's over. I just need so many sapphires. Missing Steve plates. They're stingy. There it is. Yep. So it'll kick me off. And then hopefully I can just rejoin. Trav, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. We got SIP command redemptions. I'm out of tea, which makes me really... Sorry. I was just like sitting here minding my own business and then... I got too close and the game was like, no way. Nice. Anyway, Logi?
Yeah.
Let me in. And then, question. Well, I needed a fire weapon, and it was the best I could do. Since I think Logi is more weak to fire than it is to dragon, and I've been having some struggles with that hunt, so I wanted to give myself as many advantages as possible. But I have a mechanic question, kind of like skewed towards the UI of things. When you're in a party, and obviously it's like you get 3 carts and then you fail. Where do I see how many carts we're at already? Because I've been looking for it, but I've not been able to tell.
Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to be frugal.
You know what? Hang on. Our bot is gonna be broken because stream crashed. Let me restart it. Yeah. Aha! I knew it. I was like, something is probably not working as it should. Oh, nope, it worked. Just slow. All right, I'll take that. It wasn't actually a problem that I needed to fix. I know it gives a count. It's hold LB and it'll be on the right. Okay, but I have to hold LB. It's not just like floating around on screen somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna be cautious against Logi this time. I'm gonna try not to overcommit. Respawn, we're doing all right. How are you?
Don't forget that small monster copies are just as useful as those from large ones.
Thanks, baby. Oh, Loggy's just like fucking up some mini monkeys for fun. And I'm gonna need a ration immediately because my stamina just capped. Good stuff. Okay. I don't think this is the AoE. Okay, so if he's up on his hind legs, it's not the AoE. He's a bully, Squeezel. He's mean. There I go. I was combo locked. Just sitting there hitting my dual blades into empty air. AoE. And then the extension got me. Hip check. Second hip check. Good dodge. Good dodge. AoE. I can't get out. Ah! But we're not dead. I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna heal before he does an AoE I get caught in. Is he coming back? Second hip check. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I really want to make sure that I perform well in this hunt. AoE. And he's leaving. Okay. Huh. We'll sharpen and heal.
I got it.
Nice mount. Dude, this tiny little creature just died so hard on the cutting end of my dual blades while I attempted to get to Loggy. Oh, and Rathian's here. Wait, I kind of want to see this. Hang on, hang on. Rathian, I think you should leave. Ah, that's right, bitch! Get out of here! All right, we're good. Oh my god, my meal buff ran out. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, steak time. All right, I'll take that. I need all the attack boosts I can get. Yeah, dude, Loggy said, big move! Get out of my way! Hip check. Second hip check. No. Okay, we're good. He's definitely leaving. So I think it's water time. Do I think it's an issue with the amount of AoE and overall reach that's the issue with Loggy? I don't know what it is. But I have definitely struggled against him kind of consistently in a way that I haven't in a while. I should have sharpened. Hey, Loggy, be cool.
Trap set.
Sexy. He's probably gonna head into the water now. There he goes! All right. No! He's fine. He's fine. I tripped. My bird's fine. It's okay. You guys, and I actually got out that time before he did the attack. Nicely done. Dude, the idea of Eric standing up there shouting above the water is so funny. This is gonna hit me though. There it is, but we're not dead. We're greedy, but still alive. I just clenched my jaw so hard on that dodge, my neck started to twitch. thinking? I think it's time to go up. Okay, perfect. Okay, no skull yet. But I think he has to be close. I thought he was gonna charge into me, and I saw my light. Out, 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 out! Yo, me and the other dual blades user just go flying. Classic. Yep, that was the AoE, but it didn't extend, which is good. Hip check. Hip check 2. You know what? I struggle against Arc Belt too. Out, 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 out. Because I think the chains for me have an unpredictability that can be a challenge to work around. And maybe the way that Logi sort of writhes and coils across the arena sort of activates that same weakness in my brain. I'm gonna need to start him soon. He's got the skull. You can just kill him. Woo!
As always.
Okay. Wow. There's a length to everything that a missed dodge is almost punished more. Maybe. I like sort of trying to explore what my strengths are and what my weaknesses are to see where I can improve and what I can practice better. And I do think that I need to step up my awareness game for Logi because I'm just not quite there yet. Great hunt, everyone. Yo, are we throwing it back up here? Yo, let's go. A hunt with no none? Oh my god, Gemini, your dutes kept me alive through the direst of times. The bleakest of nights. Yeah, adding the dances, huge. Huge upgrade. Whew. Okay. Really sick end screen, actually. And oh my god! I got 2 sapphires? I might be able to craft. I think I'm gonna be short one or two, actually. But I kind of want to see if I can finish the set. Or at least craft what I can, I suppose. Well, counterpoint. It's not streamer luck so much as it's compensation for that hunt that crashed.
Hello.
Let me see. What can I... Shock spikes. 7 shock spikes. 10 shock spikes.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
My God. Is the only way to get the shock spike to break his back? But I am set on sapphires. So if I can just get 10 shock spikes. You got 3? I didn't even know that was possible. Did you have a reward buff? Like from the Kunafan food? Yeah, Capcom's paying me back. They're giving me a consolation prize. So I'm set on sapphires, I just need shock spikes. But I need 3 more dissenters for Steve. Okay. As much as I would like to continue hunting, we've been grinding for, what, like 4 hours? I think I should step away and stretch and maybe eat. Maybe go for a walk, do something. Easy way to break the back is mounting it and probably. Yeah, and I noticed people doing that when they would get the mounts. It just seems tricky because that's the only time you can access it. All your DBs are fantastic. It feels good. It's just it's a hard fight. I feel better on dual blades than I do on Lance. But there is something about Logi that for me is a real challenge, and I like that. And hopefully we can continue to rise to the occasion. But I think this will be where we call it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me. Again, I apologize for all of the performance issues that we had today. I'll look and see if there's anything I can do on my end to try and mitigate those in the future. I will absolutely be logging on this week to hunt with people on Discord off stream. I gotta get me some dissenters. I gotta get me. I need an arena duo. I don't want to do this. So I need a second person to come in and do Rathian with me because I don't want to. I don't want to. So I'll absolutely see you guys on Discord. We will be back on Friday with more Monster Hunter. There's going to be a new event quest dropping on the 8th, I believe, with new armor rewards. So we'll be doing that on Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, we should be back with Expedition 33. I will be ready and prepared to continue the sad French game. And so yeah, I need arena stuff. I don't want to do it. Please help me. Please do it for me. I don't want to do it. If there were any other monster but Rathian, legitimate, it might not be such a heartbreaking experience, but it is. It is Rathian. There's nothing more I need to say on that front. Yeah, we gotta kill Rathian. Kill all Rathians. Arena time for us 304. Yeah. Can you help? By help, I mean, can I stand in the corner while you do it yourself? Yeah, can I put on the ghillie mantle and hide as far away from her as possible and you just do it for me? We can figure it out. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I will see you on Discord. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And I will be back on Friday with more Monster Hunter and Expedition 33 on Saturday, Sunday. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.